Greetings. Today, we're setting out on a fresh expedition, a voyage through the annals of the Roman Empire. We'll delve into its origins, ascendancy, and eventual decline. Before we commence with this video, we want to express our sincere gratitude for the unwavering support you've bestowed upon us. Your encouragement serves as a driving force, inspiring us to produce higher quality content with each upload. As usual, if you find this video engaging, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up, as your support greatly aids us. Once upon a time, in the heart of the Italian peninsula, there existed a city that would give birth to one of the most powerful and enduring empires in history, Rome. The tale of the Roman Empire is one of ambition, conquest, and the inexorable passage of time. Our story begins around the 8th century BCE in a collection of humble villages along the banks of the Tiber River. These early Romans, a hardy and resourceful people, lived in a world dominated by the influential Etruscans and the powerful Greeks. Yet, even in the shadow of these great civilizations, the Romans had a destiny all their own. Legend has it that the city of Rome was founded by twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, who were said to have been raised by a she-wolf. It's a myth that captures the essence of Rome itself, a city born of strife and nurtured by the untamed spirit of adventure. As the Roman Republic began to take shape in the 6th century BCE, the Roman people, ever the masters of innovation, established a unique system of government. The Roman Republic was a delicate balance of power between the aristocracy and the common citizens, ensuring that the will of the people played a significant role in decision-making. This newfound political system was an important chapter in Rome's story, as it set the stage for the eventual rise of the empire. The birth of the Roman Republic in 509 BCE marked a pivotal moment, the dawning of a new era. Emerging from the shadows of its predecessors, the fledgling republic embarked on a journey that would forever alter the course of history. Rome, a city of modest beginnings, evolved into an unstoppable force, not through mere happenstance, but through the cunning diplomacy, masterful military campaigns, and sheer tenacity of its people. The Romans, resourceful and shrewd, understood that power could not be confined to the city's 7 hills. The key to Rome's rise lay in its insatiable appetite for expansion. With unwavering determination, they set out to carve a place for themselves in the Mediterranean world. The Punic Wars, a series of conflicts that unfolded between Rome and the Carthaginian Empire, became a defining chapter in the Roman Republic's story. Hannibal, the brilliant Carthaginian general, famously led his forces, including a formidable army of war elephants, on an audacious march across the Alps to challenge Rome's supremacy. The epic battles that ensued, particularly the clashes at Cannae and Zama, pushed Rome to the brink of destruction. However, the Romans, known for their resilience, rose from the ashes of their defeats, learning from their mistakes and devising new strategies to secure their grip on the Mediterranean world. The First Punic War, waged between 264 and 241 BCE, was a clash of naval powers. Rome, a land-based republic, had to quickly adapt to maritime warfare. With dogged determination, they constructed a formidable fleet, and through naval supremacy, they managed to wrest Sicily from Carthaginian control. The spoils of victory laid the foundation for Rome's territorial expansion. The Second Punic War, from 218 to 201 BCE, is forever synonymous with the name of Hannibal. His audacious crossing of the Alps, followed by his stunning victory at Cannae, left Rome reeling. Yet the Romans, unyielding and undaunted, regrouped under the leadership of the great general Scipio Africanus. In the climactic Battle of Zama, Scipio's cunning tactics, along with Rome's superior resources, triumphed over Hannibal, and Rome emerged as the preeminent power in the Western Mediterranean. The Third Punic War, fought from 149 to 146 BCE, saw the ultimate destruction of Carthage. The Romans, in their quest for dominance, razed the city to the ground and sowed the fields with salt, ensuring that Carthage would never rise again. Rome had achieved its dominance over the Mediterranean, and the Punic Wars sealed its status as a superpower of the ancient world. The legacy of the Punic Wars was not merely one of military conquest, but it was a testament to Rome's ability to adapt, innovate, and persevere. It was a reflection of the indomitable spirit of a republic that had risen from the shadows to become a global juggernaut. The story of the Roman Republic's emergence and its triumph over the Carthaginians serves as a powerful reminder that the pages of history are written not only with the ink of conquest, but also with the enduring spirit of those who dare to dream, adapt, and conquer. The transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire is a remarkable tale of political transformation, social change, and the ascent of powerful leaders. This pivotal shift in Roman history was marked by a series of events and the rise of individuals whose influence reshaped the destiny of Rome. At the heart of this transition was the growing internal strife within the Roman Republic. While the Republic's early years were characterized by a balance of power between the aristocracy and the common citizens, it eventually succumbed to political corruption, economic inequality, and military ambition. The system that had served Rome well for centuries began to falter under the weight of its own complexities. One of the most iconic figures in this transitional period was Julius Caesar. A brilliant military strategist and charismatic politician, Caesar capitalized on the political chaos of the late Republic. In 49 BCE, he famously crossed the Rubicon River with his legions, effectively declaring war on the Roman Senate and its leaders. This act ignited a civil war that would determine the fate of the Republic. After a series of military victories, Caesar was named Dictator Perpetuo, or Dictator in Perpetuity, effectively establishing a one-man rule. While his intentions included vital reforms to address the Republic's problems, such as the distribution of land to veterans and the reorganization of the calendar, the Julian calendar, his absolute power was met with unease and suspicion among the Roman elite. The Senate's fears proved to be well-founded. On the Ides of March in 44 BCE, Julius Caesar was assassinated by a group of senators, including Brutus and Cassius, who believed that they were defending the Republic from a tyrant. However, Caesar's death did not restore the Republic, but instead threw it into further chaos. The vacuum of power led to a series of civil wars where rival leaders vied for control of Rome. Out of the ashes of this turmoil emerged two prominent figures, Mark Antony and Octavian, later known as Augustus. Initially, they formed the Second Triumvirate, a political alliance to defeat Caesar's assassins. Their victory came at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BCE. However, the alliance soon fractured, leading to another power struggle within the Roman world. In 31 BCE, the Battle of Actium marked a decisive turning point. Octavian's forces defeated those of Mark Antony and Cleopatra, securing Octavian's dominance in the Roman world. Realizing that Rome needed stability and that the old republic was no longer functional, Octavian set out to transform the Roman state. In 27 BCE, Octavian returned control of the government to the Senate, symbolically restoring the traditional Roman Republic. However, in practice, he retained supreme authority. His title Augustus meant revered or majestic, and it marked the beginning of the Roman Empire. Under Augustus, the Roman Empire enjoyed a period of relative stability and prosperity, known as the Pax Romana, during which the empire expanded its territory, constructed monumental buildings, and implemented various reforms. Augustus set the template for the emperors who would follow, each with varying degrees of power and competence. The transition from republic to empire was not without its controversies, but it marked a significant evolution in the Roman state. The empire, while retaining some republican trappings, was fundamentally different in its structure, governance, and the role of the emperor. It was an empire that would endure for centuries, shaping the course of Western history and leaving a profound legacy that continues to influence the world today. The Roman Empire, at its zenith, spanned 3 continents, its dominion stretching from the wilds of Britannia to the grandeur of the city of Alexandria. It was a realm that had known centuries of unrivaled power, technological innovation, and the rule of law. But like all great stories, it had a denouement, a slow unraveling of its magnificence. The decline of the Roman Empire was multifaceted, stemming from a combination of internal and external factors. Its governance grew corrupt and bureaucratic, with emperors often chosen for their political connections rather than their competence. The once indomitable Roman legions were no longer the formidable force of old, and the frontiers, once meticulously guarded, started to crumble under the pressure of barbarian invasions. The financial strain on the empire was tremendous. Lavish spending on grandiose monuments, circuses, and the upkeep of a sprawling bureaucracy drained Rome's coffers. The capital city of Rome itself, a symbol of the empire's might, started to decay. Its population dwindled, its streets grew ever more unsafe, and it no longer held the same allure it once did. The grandeur of the Roman Forum and the Colosseum began to fade, as the once bustling city was plagued by decline. As the empire's borders crumbled under external pressures, the once dominant Roman legions struggled to repel invasions. As the 5th century dawned, the Western Roman Empire became a mere shadow of its former self. The last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed in 476 CE, and the title of Roman Emperor became a formality, held by various puppet rulers under the control of barbarian chieftains. And with that, the Western Roman Empire officially fell. The tale of the Roman Empire's fall reminds us of the impermanence of empires, the fragility of even the mightiest civilizations, and the inevitability of change. It is a story of a civilization's rise and fall, a poignant reminder of the inexorable march of time and the echoes of greatness that linger in the ruins of the past. We appreciate you staying all the way to the end, and we hope you've learned something new. If you have any suggestions of topics that you would like us to cover, feel free to write them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, take care